Welcome to the newest installment, and I guess arguably part 2 of Eating Vallarta. We're calling this Let's Eat. Let's Eat! So today we're doing something a little different. Of course, we're going with Diet Pepsi, as always. No reason to have the excess calories in there. But we're deviating from the usual regular grilled chicken burrito, refried beans, no salsa, with what they call the super burrito, grilled chicken, refried beans, no salsa, with sliced avocado and cheese. Typically comes with sour cream and guac, but I opted to go with the sliced avo instead of the guacamole, and don't need the sour cream. That's just taking up excess space that could be better utilized with more chicken, more rice. And you know, I didn't mention last time too, the rice is phenomenal there. I mean, I could probably eat a whole burrito of just rice and cheese. Let's get into it. And we have something special for dessert. There's this, and I'm not vegan. Like, I'm as far away from vegan as you could probably get. But it's vegan ice cream, and it's like salted caramel ice cream sandwich. It's probably one of the most amazing things I've ever tasted. And they're like 500 calories. So today we might be hitting our calorie mark. And it's also an off day from the gym, so it's a heal day, it's a grow day, it's a rest day. As much as I don't want to believe that's important, it is. There's no way about it. But let's do this. Oh boy. Alright. Right off the bat, they didn't grill the tortilla like we talked about. So, you know, it's already going to be, at best, a B. Just for that simple fact alone. And which is great. C would be satisfactory. B is very good. A is excellent. I don't know, you all might have a different breakdown of the grading system, but that's how it works for me. Let's go in. Within the first bite, immediately this wave of just this warm sensation runs through your body. A lot like that first sip of a quad hazelnut latte from Starbucks at like 7 in the morning, you know, that first sip, and it's just like, you know, it's like getting a fix. It's ridiculous. And you can see right away, the avocado's right there in the first bite. And the chicken, sometimes you'll get, and I want to say it's a rare occurrence, but every so often, I mean, when you're dealing with chicken and a legitimate, like, Mexican restaurant that uses real ingredients and not processed frozen bullshit, you're going to get cartilage from time to time. You might get a tiny bone fragment, so it's good to be careful about that kind of shit, like watch out. But I can see from right here, all the chicken in here is giant cubed, like white breast meat fucking pieces in here. So I think we're in for something good here. little palette. The avocado really adds depth, especially when you get used to the same basic 3 ingredients for so long. When you throw some cheese and avo in the mix, next level. That's a good boy. Leo's behaving. What's your favorite taqueria? Leave it in the comments. Let me know where I should try out. I mean, I'm pretty set in my ways, but I'm open to new shit and always having my mind blown. If you know of a burrito that's at least this good or better and not over like 12 bucks, holla. Good catch. That's some chicken right there. High five. Good boy. Whoa. Oh. Good boy. Something I didn't mention too in the beginning was the size. It was a little bit heavier than the one we got yesterday, so there is a distinct size difference in the amount they put into, you know, a super or even a jumbo, comparatively speaking, to the regular. Sorry, the euphoria of eating this is really consuming everything right now. Ooh. You know that's going to be a good bite right there. I had to cover Leo's eyes. Oof. It's really hard to see Bam Margera spiraling out of control. Like, I mean, I feel like the next news report I'm going to see is him being dead. Gotta slow down a little bit, enjoy this shit. This is like the big meal of the day right here. Oh, I'm actually starting to feel full. And that's rare. Usually by the time I get done with these, I'm ready for another one. I got nothing bad to say about this. Excuse me. If they would have just toasted the tortilla a little bit, just a little bit, ever so slightly, maybe grilled the chicken just a little bit longer, this would have probably been the best burrito that I've had. One of the Look at that avo. I don't know if you can see it from there. Good Lord. Whew. Let's get some more liquid in there. Thanks for sticking around too. Like, thanks for subscribing, for watching, for coming back, for the views. Like, I know I'm a gnat on a dog's dick in a much bigger world as far as YouTube goes. But, you know, everybody has to start somewhere, and you know what? I'm just doing what I'm doing, and, you know, it's fun, so bug it. But I fucking appreciate each and every one of you. Last bite. Should have been two. There was a little pocket of cheese in there that kind of burst open at the end. Fuck, that was good. Just the sheer density of the extra ingredients, the cheese, the avo, really made a difference. I mean, wow. I could even wait on that dessert, but, you know, I might have to give it a couple minutes here. All right. Cool House. Hey! Freaks out when he sees dogs on TV and shit. Salted caramel ice cream semi. Snickerdoodle cookies and salted caramel ice cream. Handcrafted, real ingredients. I don't see anything on here that says vegan. Why did I get that idea? Ice cream for all. God, I could have swore this shit was vegan. But it's ice cream. This shit is ice cream. I think they have a vegan version. And I must have grabbed the ice cream one. Well, shit, I'm in for a treat. 510 calories. You don't even want to know the grams of fat. Leo, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Gives you the shits. Down. Oh, oh my God. All right, right off the bat, the smell of cinnamon comes wafting out. The smell of the cookies, the caramel. It smells like like one of those cookie shops, you know, down at the boardwalk or something, where you smell like the cotton candy and the caramel churning and the sugar toasting, and oh man, just brings all those images and emotions up. Mercy. I always like these things too when they're a little softened, like you leave them out for like 10 minutes. When they're all super hard, it's not as enjoyable. I mean, you don't want to like mush it out everywhere, but all right, where do you start? I guess on the big side. Let me take one more just to be sure. All the textures just melt across your tongue and just coat all your flavor receptors. It's really incredible. It tastes like there's like granules of caramelized sugar within the ice cream. There's kind of it's not crunchy, but it's noticeable. It really feels like somebody took a blowtorch and hit the ice cream with it and caramelized the outside. I mean, that's the flavor. It's like a toasted sugar. I think it says it's salted caramel. Maybe it's salt granules that I'm tasting or sensing. Oh God. I think I see where it's at. Looks like there might be like a caramelized layer of something in between the cookie. It's probably that cinnamon caramely little brush of something in between the cookie and the ice cream to kind of fuse it together. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Lord. Either the cookies or the ice cream would be awesome on their own, but together, God, when shit is this good, you really want to take your time with it. Shit like this is how I got fat in the first place. 246 pounds. I remember I was eating these Miss Fields chocolate chip, ice cream sandwich things. So good. Talk about texture. And before I knew it, I mean, I was like 158 pounds at that time. I was definitely not in the best place in my life. And I was getting sober and I started eating those things. And before I knew it, I didn't fit in any of my clothes, had trouble wiping my ass. And yeah, things kind of went to shit from there, but actually, strike that, reverse it. Here we are. Things are fucking awesome. Ooh. You're being such a good boy this time. I mean, sitting there staring at me while I eat is not necessarily being a good boy. I know, I love you too. Mm. Fuck. Who do you guys like to watch on YouTube? Leave it in the comments. Who should I check out? I mean, it's pretty much all I watch. Sometimes I go to Prime if I want to watch a movie. Just saw Violent Night. Definitely recommend it. No need to cleanse the palate when eating this. You just really want to prolong the moment as long as possible. And the cookie itself is soft and doughy. It's really quite decadent. This is going to be the last bite. Sorry, Leo. What a meal. Oh my God. Well, thank you for joining me. Once again, I appreciate you all and thank you for watching.